Have you ever opened a map, typed a destination into your phone, and instantly knew exactly where to go? Today, maps guide airplanes, ships, cars, and even the phones in our pockets. But have you ever stopped to wonder who was the very first person to draw a map? How did humans find their way long before satellites or GPS? Hi, I'm Ethan Carter. Welcome to GS Untold Lives. If you enjoy thought-provoking documentaries that help you understand history, science, and the incredible stories behind our world, please consider subscribing. And if there's a mystery or topic you've always wanted us to explore, leave it in the comments. Your idea could become our next documentary. Now, let's travel back thousands of years to discover who invented one of humanity's greatest tools. Long before cities. Long before roads. Long before countries had names, could be found. Knowledge passed from one generation to the next. But memory has limits. As humans,
searching for water, tribes crossed valleys, climbed mountains, and walked across endless plains. At first, there were no maps, only memories. The oldest hunter would remember where the river flowed, where dangerous animals lived, where food could be found. Knowledge passed from one generation to the next, but memory has limits. As humans
traveled farther, they needed something more permanent. One day, someone probably picked up a stick, drew lines in the sand. This river goes here. The mountain is over there. The village is beyond. The forest. No one knows exactly who that person was. Their name has been lost to history. But that simple drawing may have become the world's first map. As civilizations began to grow, maps became more important. Ancient Babylonians created some of the earliest known maps, more than 2,500 years ago. One famous example was carved onto a clay tablet. It showed rivers, cities, mountains. Not perfectly, but accurately enough to help people understand the world around them. Centuries later, the ancient Egyptians used maps to organize land. The Greeks asked a different question. What if we could map the entire earth? One man changed history. His name was Claudius Ptolemy. He lived nearly 1900 years ago. Instead of simply drawing roads or rivers, he imagined the earth as a giant grid. He introduced latitude, longitude, a way to describe almost any location using numbers. It wasn't perfect. Some continents were too large. Others were missing. But his ideas changed cartography forever. For centuries, explorers used his work to understand the world. Then came the great age of exploration. Sailors crossed oceans, never knowing what waited beyond the horizon. Every voyage added a new coastline, a new island, a new river. Maps slowly became more complete. Every explorer added another piece to the puzzle. Then, technology changed everything. compasses, telescopes, precise clocks, satellites. Today, orbiting spacecraft can measure the Earth with incredible accuracy. Your phone can tell you exactly where you are within just a few feet. Something the first mapmakers could never have imagined. But perhaps the most amazing part is this. Every modern map, whether it's on paper or on your phone, exists because thousands of people across history added one small piece of knowledge. No single person invented the perfect map. Instead, humanity built it together. One journey, one discovery, one drawing at a time. The truth is, maps are more than directions. They're stories. Every line represents someone who dared to explore. Someone who looked beyond the next mountain, beyond the next river, beyond the next horizon. Without those people, the world would still be full of mysteries. Perhaps that's the greatest lesson maps teach us. Every answer begins with someone willing to ask what lies beyond. Until next time, stay curious. And remember, the greatest discoveries have never belonged to those who stayed where they were. They belonged to those who had the courage to take the first step into the unknown.